26 drivers caught speeding during traffic enforcement exercise on Heroes Highway. This morning, Corporal Thomas and Constable Jones conducted a traffic enforcement exercise focused on speeding on Heroes Highway. The operation, which took place from 7 to 9 o'clock HRS, resulted in 26 individuals being apprehended for speeding. In total, 30 cases were recorded during the enforcement exercise, including speeding, 26. Failed to comply with police directions, 1. Abusive language, 1. Obscured ID mark, 1. Tinted motor vehicle, 1. The enforcement exercise underscores our ongoing commitment to road safety and the importance of adhering to traffic regulations. We urge all drivers to remain vigilant and comply with speed limits to ensure the safety of all road users. Police investigating alleged murder of 24-year-old minor. The Guyana police force is currently investigating the alleged murder of Elijah Daniels, a 24-year-old minor from Kurutaka Village, Upper Kuyuni River. On Wednesday, December 3, 2024, at approximately 1600 hours HRS, Mr. Daniels arrived at the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation, GPHC, in critical condition. Despite efforts from the medical staff, he succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced dead at 1900 hours HRS by Dr. Lewis. The body has been transferred to the GPHC mortuary, where it awaits a post-mortem examination. Suspect in custody. Following the incident, a joint operation conducted by the Guyana Police Force and the Guyana Defense Force resulted in the capture of the suspect, 18-year-old Brian Roberts. He was apprehended between 8 o'clock HRS and 14:30 HRS today, Friday, and is currently in police custody at the Iterengbang Police Station, where he is assisting with the ongoing investigation. Background of the incident. Preliminary investigations reveal that the victim and the suspect are related, being brother-in-law, and reside together in Kurutaka Village. On the evening of the incident, at approximately 2100 hours HRS, the suspect, reportedly under the influence of alcohol, returned home and attacked his 17-year-old sister while she was asleep in her hammock. After the sister fled into nearby bushes, the victim, Elijah Daniels, returned home shortly thereafter. The suspect then assaulted him with a cutlass, inflicting severe wounds to his face. The victim's reputed wife, hearing the commotion, emerged to find him injured. Local citizens assisted in transporting him to the Kurutaka Health Post, where he was initially treated before being transferred to GPHC. The investigation remains ongoing as police continue to gather evidence and testimony related to this tragic incident. Persons missing cash grant registration will receive $100,000 subsequently, Jagdeo. The government of Guyana has established a regional registration schedule for the $100,000 cash grant, aimed at providing financial support to citizens. Vice President Dr. Barrett Jagdeo clarified on Thursday that individuals who were unable to register during the designated periods will still receive their funds subsequently. At his weekly press conference, Jagdeo confirmed that the government is currently focused on registering citizens in Regions 1, 4, 7, 8, and 9 in the initial phase of the program. Registration is underway in these regions, with schedules issued for each, except for Region 7. Notably, some citizens in Region 9 have already begun receiving their cash grants. We envision that checks will be distributed to citizens in these regions over the next few weeks. The registration and distribution process will continue in other regions subsequently, Jagdeo stated. The Vice President emphasized that no citizen would be excluded from the distribution exercise, even if they missed the initial registration periods. If we complete registration for 95 or 96% of a region and distribute the checks, we will set up a mechanism for the remaining citizens to register so they too can receive their checks, he explained. You are not going to miss out on the resources. Acknowledging the challenges faced during the registration process due to its scale, Jagdeo noted that a feedback mechanism has been established by the Ministry of Finance to ensure continuous improvement of the registration efforts. The cash grants, announced by President Ali during his parliamentary address on October 10, are part of a nationwide initiative to inject approximately $60 billion into the pockets of Guyanese citizens. The full distribution of the cash grants is expected to be completed within the coming months across the country. East Bank Berbice pensioners forced to travel to New Amsterdam to collect pension. Guyana Times. Pensioners residing along the East Bank Berbice in Region 6, East Berbice Quarantine, are facing significant challenges as they are compelled to travel to New Amsterdam to collect their pensions. This situation persists despite President Dr. Irfan Ali's directive issued 1 year ago, emphasizing that pension payments should be made within the communities where pensioners reside. In 2021, pensioners raised concerns about the necessity of traveling to New Amsterdam for their payments during a meeting with the head of state. Following his second visit to the area in 2023, President Ali expressed disappointment upon learning that the inconvenience for pensioners along the east bank of Berbice had not been resolved. He reiterated the government's commitment to ensuring that pensions are paid locally. 82-year-old James Chisholm and his wife Martha, both residents of the area, reported that after the president's instructions, they received a combined payment for 3 months on 2 occasions, in April and July. They have not come back since then, James stated, highlighting the ongoing issue. Many pensioners are forced to rely on farmers for transportation to New Amsterdam, often leaving as late as 22:00h and returning the following day. A typical trip, which could take under 90 minutes in a 4x4 vehicle, commonly used by Human Services Ministry staff, remains inaccessible for most pensioners. Martha, now only able to see out of one eye, expressed the difficulty of the situation, stating, "The president said they are supposed to come and pay us every month. They just come and pay for 3 months and never come back." Seyfried Prass, 84, who experiences hearing difficulties, echoed her sentiments, advocating for in-village pension distribution. "It would be better for me rather than having to go till in New Amsterdam," he remarked, noting that his last payment was received in July, covering August and September. He has yet to collect his December pension. Another local pensioner, 67-year-old Selochine Bagmati, who has lived her entire life in Mara, expressed hope for a resolution. "They are not telling us anything. We are not hearing anything. September was the last we received," she lamented. The ongoing plight of pensioners in East Bank Berbice underscores the need for immediate action to honor the government's commitment to providing accessible pension services. Traffic chief urges public to uphold road safety amid holiday rush. Guyana Chronicle. As the holiday season traffic intensifies, Senior Superintendent Mahendra Singh, the traffic chief of the Guyana Police Force, GPF, has reiterated a strict stance on road safety, emphasizing zero tolerance for traffic violations. In an exclusive interview with the Guyana Chronicle, Singh highlighted the GPF's ongoing efforts to mitigate congestion and improve road safety through strategic measures and resource allocation. "We have had improvements. The improvements have been incrementally obtained. It's a gradual process. We are seeing greater dividends from our investments in people and resources. However, it is not yet at the level that we want it to be," Singh stated, acknowledging the need for continuous efforts to curb reckless driving and ensure safer roads. Shared responsibility for safer roads. The traffic chief called on all citizens to hold themselves and others accountable, stressing that national change requires collective effort. He urged drivers, passengers, and pedestrians to abide by traffic laws, noting that carelessness on the road, including speeding, driving under the influence, or ignoring safety measures, endangers lives. Singh encouraged road users to report unsafe driving practices by dialing 911, assuring the public that the GPF is ready to act on such reports. He also reminded passengers of their rights to demand safer conditions, such as adherence to speed limits and reducing loud music in public transport. Abandoning a passenger prior to their intended destination is a violation of traffic laws, he stated. "We all have rights in this country, and we all contribute to making the change we want to see. Do not be a part of the problem, be a part of the change." Heightened holiday vigilance. With the holiday season in full swing, the GPF has heightened its presence on roadways to ensure public safety. Singh called on road users to respect traffic signs, wear safety gear like helmets and seatbelts, and follow speed limits. "The roads will be busier during this time, and we urge everyone to look out for one another," he added. He reminded drivers to practice the 5 Cs of safe driving: care, caution, consideration, common sense, and courtesy. Singh emphasized that the GPF's ultimate goal is to ensure a safe and joyous holiday season for all, stating, "Our duty is to serve and protect the people of Guyana. We are working towards better roadways and a better society, but we need the support of every citizen to achieve this." As the nation gears up for festive celebrations, Singh's message underscores the importance of collective responsibility in fostering a culture of safety and respect on Guyana's roads. University of Guyana plays critical role in discovery of 600 plant species and 713 vertebrate species. The University of Guyana, UG, has made significant contributions to a groundbreaking biodiversity survey in the Acari-Corentyne Corridor, a vital ecological region in southern Guyana. Conducted in collaboration with the Field Museum, the survey has resulted in the discovery of over 600 plant species and 713 vertebrate species, including 22 species identified for the first time in Guyana and 23 potentially new to science. The findings were unveiled at an event held at the Umana Yana on December 2nd. The Acari-Corentyne Corridor, spanning 1.3 million hectares, is noted for its intact and diverse ecosystems, which are crucial for maintaining ecological balance. Commissioned by Guyana's Protected Areas Commission, the rapid inventory involved an interdisciplinary team of 25 biologists, 3 social scientists, and 1 geologist from 6 Guyanese and 7 international institutions. The Guyanese team included experts from UG, the Protected Areas Commission, PAC, Conservation International, CI Guyana, the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, Frankfurt Zoological Society, FZS Guyana, South Rupununi Conservation Society, SRCS, and local indigenous communities. Indigenous knowledge played a critical role in the survey's success, with over 50 Amerindian experts contributing invaluable insights about the region's biodiversity and geography. This collaboration underscores the importance of preserving traditional knowledge systems that encompass generations of ecological understanding. UG scientists were integral to the project, with Mrs. Caslin Collins and Mrs. Devia Hemraj Narain leading efforts in plant and fish documentation, respectively. Dr. Ariane Harris contributed to the study of medium and large-bodied mammals, while Dr. Ganpriya Maharaj facilitated the processing of environmental DNA, EDNA, samples, marking a significant advancement in local scientific capabilities. Completing such a large-scale rapid inventory is an extraordinary achievement. To have such a diverse team with many of our own scientists involved, and to incorporate EDNA analyses into our local skill repertoire, is awe-inspiring and a remarkable accomplishment for biodiversity conservation in Guyana, said Dr. Ganpriya Maharaj, Director of UG Center for the Study of Biological Diversity. This survey highlights the power of collaboration among local, national, and international stakeholders and provides a critical foundation for informed conservation strategies. The University of Guyana remains dedicated to advancing scientific research and environmental stewardship, ensuring that its efforts benefit both Guyana and the global scientific community.